Buddy, it's your boy Karuto, and today we're doing what if Naruto befriended Kuruma at a very young age, or like when he was a kid or whatever. So let's get into it. So Naruto's just gonna get the good half of the Nine Tails, and yeah, so that's how I'm gonna put it for this one. So let's get into it. So when Naruto's 5, he's getting chased by the village. And while he's running away, he's like, why do they hate me? Why do they call me a demon? And then somebody throws a glass bottle at his head. He trips and they start beating him up. Some Genin and Chunin join in, but all the Jonin know that Naruto's is an assassin, so they don't beat him up. Except this one Jonin. And Iruka comes and kicks Naruto in the head. And he passes out. He wakes up in his mindscape and he sees Kuruma. You see steam or fog or whatever come out of the cage. And Naruto's 5, so he doesn't have his ninja ways. So he goes closer to it though, and he walks inside. Who are you? I'm Kuruma. You brat. Hey, how am I a brat? I didn't do anything to you. Yes, you did. You got me sealed. Where are we? Am I dead? No. You just passed out. And he starts talking to Kuruma. He actually kind of likes Kuruma. And Kuruma tells him to take off the seal. And he does. And the gate opens. And Kuruma says, here, I'll train you to be more proficient in everything. And Kuruma goes into, he starts training Naruto. I actually don't know if Kuruma gives any Kekkei Genkais other than the KCM. So I'm gonna say he gives you lightning and fire release. So yeah, he has 3 if he uses Kuruma, he has 3 releases. But yeah. So Kuruma starts training him. He teaches him how to hide, to lower his chakra and stuff, to not be sensed. Kuruma is nice to him. Naruto likes him because of this. So, time skip 2 years. Naruto's a pretty good ninja. He's probably a Genin level. And Kuruma says, here, I'm going to teach you how to use a sword. Kuruma, he teaches him how to use a sword, but Naruto doesn't have a sword. So, Kuruma says, go steal one. They won't notice. And Naruto, he transforms into the 3rd Hokage. He opens, and he says, oh, Lord 3rd. Yes, I need a few weapons. And he says, go right ahead. He takes a blade and some paper bombs, smoke bombs, kunai, just for longer range, and senbon. And he walks out and he dips. And he lets Kuruma out, but Kuruma's put some chakra in him, because we know he can do this because in the anime where he's little like that, so yeah. So he's like that in the picture. And Naruto wears a blue hoodie instead of that orange jumpsuit and black pants. So Naruto says, okay, now what? Get a stance that's comfortable. Okay? Naruto tries to find a stance for a few hours, and he finds one. Now, start jabbing and slicing. Naruto actually becomes pretty good with the sword. And he says, start practicing with senbon and kunai for your aim and moving targets. He does this, and he gets really good at this. But this took him a year and a half. So he's in the academy now. He's just starting in 2 days. And he says, what else do I need? Well, I'll teach you some jutsus, but you might not be able to learn them all. He says, okay, what jutsus? he teaches him fireball jutsu, lightning dragon, and majestic destroyer flame. He learns all these and he says, "Wow, you're pretty good, Naruto." And Naruto can hold up to just influence where he has the eyes, not no tail, like cloak. So yeah, because his body's so weak at this point. So this already boosted his chakra, which he also had a lot of. But one thing that they don't know is that Naruto is an Uchiha that they don't know. Neither does Naruto, because nobody would guess, because he has blue eyes. But this is because Minato also had blue eyes, but no black hair. Because he was also half Namikaze. So he's 25% Namikaze, 25% Uchiha, half Uzumaki. So he's OP. So Naruto, he goes into the academy. Everybody all the girls are simping for Sasuke. And he just goes to sleep. He doesn't really care. And Naruto doesn't pull pranks. And he doesn't like soccer either. And yeah, some Iruka says, "When is the best time to strike?" Naruto says, "Lie and wait. Wait till your enemy is sleeping and for the night of cover." And he says, Good. Well, tomorrow we'll be having a quiz. So get ready." And everybody says, "Okay, Iruka." And Naruto remembers what he did. And he's not happy about that. He's not happy with this. And Naruto, he couldn't do anything about it though. So he just did the test, got the best grade on it, and left. After school, he went to the Hokage's office. "Will you teach me some jutsus?" And he says, "Sure." And he grabs the scroll saying, "Which one do you want? You can pick 3. Kuruma says, "Switch with me, Naruto." And he says, in Naruto's voice, "This one, this one, this one." "Okay, come on." And this was the Flying Raijin, not the Reaper Death Seal, because that wouldn't be in there. Flying Raijin, Reanimation Jutsu, and as you guessed, Shadow Clone Jutsu has to have that. So Naruto, he just taught these 3 jutsus. And after 6 months, he masters all of them. So he goes back to school. It's the clone test, and he makes 3 shadow clones, and he tells them, and Hiruzen makes him pass. And as soon as he becomes a ninja, he buys an Ambu mask, and he puts it on. "I like this," Naruto says. And his team, he gets placed on a team. The team that he's placed on is Neji, because Neji passed early, and Rock Lee. And their sensei is Guy Sensei. Naruto, he likes range moves, but he can also take some lessons from other people. He likes taking lessons from Kuruma mostly, though. Guy Sensei says, "Come on, let's go train." And Naruto just doesn't wear. He wears his headband, but you can't see it because he doesn't wear it. He just puts it probably in his pocket or something. I don't care. You just can't see it. So Naruto, they begin to train, and they begin to train on taijutsu. And Guy sees that Naruto is really good at taijutsu. And he asked, "Who trained you?" "Kuruma." And he said this because nobody knows who Kuruma is, other than probably Minato, but he's dead, so who cares? And he said, "Who's Kuruma?" "Kuruma." And Guy just gives up and says, "Okay." And and Naruto goes to Neji. "I know your cousin has a crush on me." "Who, Hinata?" "Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious." Tell her that I don't like her. Please. Sure. And once Neji goes home, Hinata. What? She said. Naruto said he doesn't like you. And he says, oh. She said, oh, okay. She goes to her room and starts crying. And Naruto, the next day, they're going on a mission. It's a C-rank mission. Infiltrate these bases and take what you can. Naruto, he lives in the Uchiha compound. Cause he unlocked his Sharingan. He has his 2 Tomo Sharingan. So yeah. So on this mission, Naruto puts on his mask. And he said, why did you do that? So they can't see my face? Oh yeah, good idea. And oh, I don't have a mask. He says, well, let's just go then. Naruto, they all move in, and he said, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And Naruto says, and he says, place paper bombs. Who has fire style? And none of them have fire style other than Naruto, and he says, I do. Okay, so we're gonna place paper bombs all over, and do your strongest fire jutsu. Okay, he said, okay, guy sensei. And they do. And Naruto jumps up. And he does hand signs really fast. Fire style. Majestic Destroyer. Flame. And it explodes. And remind you, Naruto is 9. And yeah. So yeah. Naruto, it explodes. Naruto, they find all sorts of jewelry, weapons, and stuff. They take it all. Naruto teleports into the office. And Naruto, he wants to see his parents because he knows who they are. And he has an idea after this mission. And he's gonna do it. So Naruto, they move in to the next base. They do the same thing, but Naruto doesn't do fire style. He does lightning style. Lightning dragon! And he does fire style, flame bomb dance. And the fire's twirling around the dragon. And it explodes. And Neji does rotation. But Naruto does fire style, fire wall. And nothing can penetrate through the wall other than water. But there's gonna be no water. And they complete the mission. Naruto gets quite a bit of money because they found stuff at the base. So Naruto doesn't live in an apartment anymore. Well, he didn't, but he moves into the head house of the Uchiha compound. And one day, he's walking towards the training field, and he sees Sasuke. Hey, Sasuke, what are you doing here? You're not an Uchiha. Get out. And he says, no, I am a Uchiha. Then I don't say... Uchiha have black eyes. Not blue. Uchihas have black hair. Not yellow. Well, see, he activates his 3 Tomo Sharingan. I am an Uchiha. And he says, wait, so Itachi missed one other than me? Yes. And who's Itachi? Oh, Itachi. The one who slaughtered our clan? Well, your clan, one of my clans. And he says, wait, what? What do you mean one of your clans? I'm a part of 3. And then he thinks of this, Naruto says. And he gets a light bulb moment. He says, come on, Sasuke. He puts Sasuke under a Genjutsu, and he activates his 1 Tomo Sharingan. But it deactivates right away. Now, you felt that in your eyes, right? Yeah? So do it again. Naruto, then he activates his 1 Tomo Sharingan in both eyes. He says, "Good. Now come on." They go to the third Hokage. Well, Naruto says, I would like to become the clan head of the Namakazes and Uzumakis. And before he could say no, and don't say no, cause I am the last one in the village. Fine. I would like to become the head of the Uchihas. And Naruto is the second to last one, but he doesn't want to become the head. Okay. So, he makes an announcement to the whole village. Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze Uchiha is now the clan head of the Uzumakis and the Namakazes. And nobody knows the Minato's last name because he couldn't decide which one to keep, so they just called him Minato or the fourth Hokage. And then he says, Sasuke Uchiha is head of the Uchiha's clan. And Sakura says, yeah, boss Naruto around, Sasuke. And Naruto says, technically, I could boss him around. How? Sakura and Ino say, I'm the head of 2 clans. You have to have more power to boss somebody around. But he's the head of your Uchiha clan, right? Well, I'm stronger than him, so if he tries anything, I'll stop him. And everybody says, Demon Brat sucks. And Naruto says, hold up. He puts up a fire barrier around Lord Third and Sasuke, so they can't see what he's doing. He makes 2 shadow clones. And he does the reanimation jutsu on them. And the shadow clones get the soul of Minato and Kushina. And Naruto is trying to figure out a jutsu to bring back the dead instead of just the reanimation. But he thinks he knows how to. Right before the souls go into the clone or whatever you're using, get their dead body, and it should bring them back to life. So Naruto, he's thinking about this for Sasuke. But then you see the 4th Hokage and his wife. So, you like calling my son Demon Brat, huh? And Hiruzen says, what? And Naruto releases the jutsu. Yeah, remember when you taught me the reanimation jutsu? I knew all along. Wait, so Minato, wait, I'm... He says, no, Hiruzen, I asked you to take care of Naruto. Now let the villagers beat him up. So, Naruto says, can we go live in the Whirlpool village? And he says, sure, but there's no people there. Well, I can bring them back. And he says, okay. And they leave the village. Naruto throws away a headband. He wants to bring Sasuke and Neji with him. Because Neji, he doesn't really like any of the Hyugas because they're all scummed because he's a side branch member. So Naruto takes Neji and Sasuke with him. And Naruto brings back Sasuke's parents too. But Naruto teleports everybody to the Whirlpool village. Now, let's make this up. He does multi-shadow clone jutsu. Now while they're doing that, we'll do this. Find bodies and then I can reanimate them. But this will bring them back to life. And they do this, and Naruto puts clones under the dead bodies, so it doesn't go inside the clone's body. It goes inside of the human's body. And the Uzumaki clan is restored. And they have a Jinchuriki. Naruto and Minato, but the Lee still has a Jinchuriki, the 2 tails. And this is, let's just say it's Lee. So Lee he could use jutsu, but he doesn't. So yeah, he has the 2 tails, but nobody knows because he doesn't have any family. We don't know who his family member is, so yeah. So Naruto becomes a ninja of of the whirlpool village. Same with Sasuke. And Sasuke can actually Sasuke's parents. And Naruto says, "Come on, Sasuke, we got somewhere to go." And they go to Naruto releases Kuruma. And Itachi sees this and he says, "Dang it, I didn't want to attack Naruto because he's Sasuke's friend, but I have to. I can't blow my cover." And Kuruma disappears. And once Itachi gets there, "Hey, Itachi." And he sees Fugaku. Mikoto, Sasuke, Shisui. "Wait, how are you guys alive? I brought them back. So just come live with us in the." And he sees Izumi. And he runs and hugs her. Fine. And they all become people of the Whirlpool Village. Not all the Uzumakis like them, but Minato assures them that they're not gonna try anything. And Naruto says, "Dad, come here." And he puts his hand on his forehead. And you see Kuruma, both of the Kurumas. Fourth Hokage. Wait, how do you remove the seal without my chakra? I just took it off. But didn't you know he was gonna do something? No. And since Kuruma saw Minato's Kuruma, saw Naruto's Kuruma, he let Minato get KCM too, you know. Naruto can only use 3 tails. He's only 10. So the team that matters most is Naruto, Sasuke, and Neji. Team of Dojutsu. And their sensei is Itachi. And yeah, so they start repopulating the Uchiha clan. Everybody except Naruto Sasuke. Because he's not old enough yet. So this is where I'll be ending off my video. Peace out, my dudes.